In the ancient sands of Egypt, where the Nile carved its eternal path, there lies a story whispered through the ages, a tale of a prince who vanished into the desert winds, leaving behind only echoes of his name, Cambyses, the lost prince of Persia. After his father, King Cambyses II, conquered Egypt in 525 BCE, the prince arrived with his father's armies, standing tall as a symbol of Persian power. Egypt bowed to the might of the Persian Empire, but beneath the surface, tensions brewed. The people of Egypt whispered in their temples, holding on to their ancient ways, resenting the foreign rule. As Cambyses II set about consolidating his control over the land of the pharaohs, he grew increasingly paranoid. The king, haunted by visions of rebellion, feared that his younger brother, Bardia, or Smerdis, would seize the throne in Persia during his absence. In a fit of rage, he ordered Bardia's death, ensuring that no rival would challenge his rule. But the land of Egypt is steeped in magic and ancient secrets, and it is said that the gods do not look kindly upon those who shed innocent blood. Unbeknownst to Cambyses II, his act of fratricide set in motion a curse that would come to bear upon his lineage. One fateful night, the priests of Amun, who still held sway in Egypt, enacted a ritual in the hidden halls of Karnak. They whispered incantations to the gods, calling upon the spirit of Osiris, the god of the afterlife, and Thoth, the god of wisdom, to deliver justice for the blood that had been spilled. It is said that the gods responded by casting a veil of shadow over Cambyses' heir, Prince Cambyses, the young son and future king. As the ritual took hold, strange occurrences began to plague the prince. He was seen wandering the temple grounds, speaking in a language no one understood, as though he were communing with the gods. The sun would darken as he approached the sacred obelisks, and the priests warned that the boy was not destined for the throne, but for something far greater, or far darker. One day, as Cambyses II prepared his armies for another campaign, the prince disappeared. His royal guards reported that he had entered the western desert on a pilgrimage to the oracle of Amun in Siwa, seeking answers to the growing unrest in his mind. Days passed, and then weeks, but no word came from the prince. The king, filled with dread, sent his finest soldiers and trackers into the desert to find his son, but they returned empty-handed. All they found were remnants of an ancient road, half buried in the shifting sands, and an old inscription on a stone tablet that read, "He who seeks the gods shall be lost among them." As the days stretched into months, rumors began to swirl. Some said that the prince had been taken by the gods, chosen by Osiris to dwell in the underworld as a guardian of the dead. Others believed that he had uncovered a forbidden knowledge at the oracle of Amun and was forced to wander the desert for eternity, cursed to never return to the world of men. But the most chilling tale is that Prince Cambyses had not vanished of his own accord, but had been hidden away by the very gods of Egypt. In a secret chamber deep within the bowels of the Great Sphinx, he was said to have fallen into a deep, unnatural sleep, guarded by ancient wards. There he lies to this day, suspended between life and death, waiting for the time when Egypt will call upon its forgotten prince to rise and claim his true destiny, not as a Persian ruler, but as an eternal pharaoh, an avatar of the gods themselves. Legend says that on nights when the moon hangs low and the desert winds wail, you can hear the distant whispers of Cambyses carried on the sands. And it is said that one day, when Egypt is in its darkest hour, the forgotten pharaoh will awaken, and the Nile will once again bow to his will. But until that time comes, Prince Cambyses remains a ghostly figure, his fate lost in the shifting dunes of history. a mystery that Egypt will never reveal, and that time itself cannot erase.